before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. No. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's like the meal. Take a second, see the blessing in it. From much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to the children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICS. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing in competition, back up against the rope. She fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals.
Yeah, give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm gonna wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is alive.
Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. Love is the word. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, JP, we gonna call him JQ. Signature, G Brown, Omar. Welcome to the show, Omar. K-Dub, what up? D-Man. K Sims, KJ, Phil, Skylos, Young World, Terrence Bailey, congratulations. Phantom Brawler, M Square, Q Lee, Phantom Brawler, Jace. Oh, you're gonna help me out with that one. Harry Jones, split decision like football. Man. Hey man, let's jump into it, man. Let's jump into it, man. Listen. Man, I'm gonna tell you what I believe. Well, I don't. Man, that fight was fixed, dog. That fight was fixed. Hey! How you tell a dog not to be a dog? How you tell Tyron Woodley when you see blood, don't go get it? Man, that fight was so fixed. How Tyron Woodley not go get that dude? How Tyron Woodley, even if he's not landing punches, go get him. Go get that dude. Man, he was exhausted. His head was over his knees, throwing that jab to the body. Oh, Tyron Woodley knows how to sit in the pocket and land a punch. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. I mean, Tyron Woodley has all the experience in the world, man. And man, this fight was fixed, dog. This fight was fixed. And I mean, both of them landed 15 punches. You know what I mean? You know, what I mean, both of them. I mean, Tyron Woodley should have cut the ring off. He has more cage and ring experience. He has more experience, man. Hey, how did he not cut the ring off on him? How did he? I mean, Jake, that's his name. Jake Paul used too much energy in the first half of the whole fight. You know what I mean? All that movement, all that wasted movement. Man, I know what I saw. I know what I saw. I know what I saw. I saw a guy that wasn't committed to winning in Tyron Woodley. That's what I saw. And I also saw I heard it was 16,000 people in there. You know what I mean? Like, man, come on, man. I'm gonna tell y'all Negroes something. Y'all better stop racing these horses. I'm gonna tell y'all that much. Y'all better save up your money. Better save up your money and invest in yourself so you don't have to be Tyron Woodley. I'm telling you. Because this is bogus. I'm glad I didn't pay for it. Shout out to Kyle Davis. Shout out to the boxing section. I didn't have to pay for it. I tell you that much. Shout out to everyone that sent me a link too. Thank you. I appreciate y'all, man. We won. And I'm telling you, boxing kiss my ass, man. It's no way I can pay for boxing, man. Y'all saw this tonight. I mean, even Tyron Woodley can fatigue him with the clinches. You know? Let a point get taken away. Who cares if a point gets taken away? Tyron Woodley should have fought MMA style until he got a point taken away. You know, it still would have been a split decision. 76-75. No, 77-76, right? Or no, 76-75 would have been. So it still would have been a split decision. But like I said, man, he's coming off a 4-fight loss. He's moving to a new sport. Man, what can you do? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, man. It's entertainment. It's entertainment at the end of the day. And man, I don't know what the score was. I didn't score the fight. I don't know who won those rounds. I'll be honest. I really couldn't tell. I couldn't tell who was winning the rounds. So I stopped scoring it after like the third or fourth round. And I would say I had it maybe 3-1 through 4. You know what I mean? And I don't know what happened round 5, 6, 7, and 8. I couldn't tell you. So y'all gonna have to call in. Y'all gonna have to call in and explain it to me, man. And you know, it's all on y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I don't know why Tyron Woodley didn't go for the kill. It was a draw. No, it was a million buys. That's what it was. It was a million buys. Boy, man, see a fool, play a fool, man. That's the goal, man. See a fool, play a fool, and the phone lines are open. See a fool, play a fool. What's up, man?
Hey, Fred, what's up?
Hey, what you got, man?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you good, man. What you got?
Okay. Yeah, I'm on my new phone. And I don't know, something's wrong with the microphone on my iPhone. I just got my first Android phone. I got a Galaxy Fold 3, the new one.
You act like we care.
But I'm just saying, does it sound better?
I mean, you've never sounded bad. You know what I mean? We always hear you loud and clear.
So what do you think? You think it's a fixed fight, huh?
Man, hell yeah. How the hell? and then when they showed one angle when Tyron Woodley knew how to cut the ring off at the 6th or 7th, 8th round, did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
When
I didn't watch a fight, I heard it on Boxing Wave. I heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, like
go ahead.
Tyron Woodley cut the ring off on him when he was going Tyron Woodley's left, Jake Paul's right.
Mm-hmm.
And Jake Paul knew it, and he's like, oh shit, I gotta go back to my other side. But he,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was
You think it was choreographed, huh?
Man, come on, man. This shit was bad. That shit was bad.
Fred, what is going on with boxing, man? They're saying, do you know anything as far as what Spence is going to do? Some people are saying he's coming back. Some people are saying he's really injured, worse than we thought. I mean, what's going on with that?
Man, say it again. I'm sorry. I was reading something from us. Say it again.
What do you think is going on with Spence? I mean, is he injured worse than we thought, or is he actually going to come back? I mean,
oh yeah, he'll be back. Oh yeah, he'll be back. And yeah, he'll be back for sure. When is the better question is when? When is he coming back? And that I can't answer.
Yeah, break down real quick. I know he's not your favorite fighter, but he is mine after he fought Spence. Break down Porter and Bud for me. You know, as far as, you know, if this fight happens, what can we expect? What should we expect?
Hold that question for Thursday's show.
Oh,
because the purse bid is Thursday morning, and when that fight becomes official, we'll come in here and break that down for sure. How about we do that? How about we do that?
I'm going to tell you right now, and I know you guys felt that Spence won comfortably against Porter. I didn't see it that way. I saw that fight much, much closer, and I think Spence edged him out. I do believe Spence edged him out, but it was a lot closer than you guys think it was, and I think you guys need to watch it again. I mean, what do you think?
Spence will beat Sean Porter. Sean doesn't have the he doesn't have the ring discipline to beat a skilled fighter. He has the ability to, but he doesn't have the discipline to say, you know what, I know how to win these fights, and he doesn't. So he loses his discipline, you know, and he doesn't look like. And the funny thing, I told you guys this before, he doesn't look like that in sparring. He looks like he can beat Earl Spence in sparring. He looks like he can beat Kell Brook in sparring, but he gets in the ring and goes head first and wings his elbows are out, and he's not throwing straight punches consistently. I don't know what it's like a 8% downgrade, and that 8% is the difference when you fighting these A-level fighters. But if you guys saw Sean spar, man, he looks like Manny Pacquiao. He looks like a black version of Manny Pacquiao from the waist down, you know, where he can move, get it in and out, and slippery, has good placement, defense, you know. But you know, when the lights come on,
last thing I want to say is what I see with this fight, because this is a fight I really want to see. I see Porter being too much for Bud. Bud has got talent. He's got power. I just think Sean is going to overpower him. I mean, look at Sean in every fight he was in. He came, he brought it, he overpowered. He really won my respect when he fought Spence, because I thought Spence was just going to walk over him. Even Spence was saying what before the fight? I'm going to knock him out. And Spence doesn't normally say that. That's why I was shocked, especially because he hadn't had a knockout in a while. But he actually said, I'm going to knock Porter out. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
He actually said that. And he couldn't knock Sean out. Now, Sean's been knocked down. We know that. But I just don't see Bud dogging out Porter. I just don't see it. I see a tough fight for Bud, and he might lose it if he sleeps on Bud. I mean, on Sean. Bud might lose this fight if he sleeps on Sean. But Bud may pull it out, but it's not going to be a walk in the park.
Nothing's a walk in the park with Sean Porter, man. Sean Porter is a hell of a competitor, man. What he lacks in consistent skill, he lacks in consistent dog, you know, and pressure. And that's his calling card. And if Terrence Crawford don't run his miles, he takes a couple of days off, and you know, he just goes into camp. He's undisciplined, which he doesn't drink or smoke. He's always doing stuff that doesn't require him being outside of himself, you know. So I can't see Terrence Crawford not coming to the ring prepared, honestly. Be honest with you. There's no way I can see that.
All right, man. Well, that's all I got. Unless you want me to spit a riff before I go.
If you want to, I mean, feel free. Why not? Oh, shit.
I'm always locked up, but my bail is always found. I'm always hopped up when my boys yell it's time to get down. Always got ends and I'm always strapped. I'm always in my Benz on my pussy pink ass Cadillac. I'm always creeping and I'm always poking. I'm always hoping a nigga could stop sleeping with one eye open. I always did have a knack for making that cheese. Always swoop for the crack of my roof for that summer breeze. Always got my heater when I'm rolling and flossing. On cock on the block in a white beater with the temperature falling. I don't get cold and I'm not getting no fool. Ain't you been told? I'm always on swamp. Oh, I'm out, nigga.
Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't
make it. Get off the phone. Get off the phone. Shit, terrible. All they can say, man. Hey, man, come on, man. We can't be having that at the barbershop, man. Shout out to the new people that's in here, man. Click the subscribe button if you ain't here, man. We here Sunday to Thursday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You gonna rap too? Is that what you gonna do?
I'm not gonna rap.
What's up?
Do you think Tyron Woodley is gonna get the tat of Jake Paul?
Yeah, I do.
What do you think he's gonna get it at?
Probably something he can do it over. You know, I mean, he's gonna get the tattoo and get a tattoo over it. So it means nothing anyway.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, that's good. He's a man of his word. I think he will do it too. I thought that it should have went the other way. I'm not mad at the decision. I thought Tyron did enough. I was surprised. I'll be honest. I was surprised by his performance tonight. I thought that he was gonna get knocked out and walked down, because I'm judging that off his last 5 fights in the UFC. And he came with it. He came to fight. He looked good. He pressed the action tonight. He had Jake backing up, and they had good exchanges. And I was pleasantly surprised. I won some money I lost in Vegas, so I'm happy about that. But other than that, I'm looking forward to that purse bid. I know who do you have thinking winning that purse bid on Thursday?
Oh, good question. Good question. I think Bob gonna win the purse bid.
Who?
Bob. I think Bob.
Oh, Bob. Okay, cool. All right. Well, Fred, that's my call. I appreciate you taking it.
Thank you. And get home safe. Yeah, I think Bob gonna win that purse bid. Roland Curtis, thank you, man, for coming in. Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley just agreed to a rematch. If Woodley gets the tat, I love Jake Paul. Woodley said bet, and he shook again. Of course, Tyron Woodley want another payday. Why wouldn't he want another payday? 571, what's up?
I'm not gonna rap. What's up? Do you think
571, let's go.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
How you doing? You got to turn me
I
down
got
in the back.
somebody.
You got to turn me down in the background.
Oh, you gotta turn it down in the background. Thing.
Got that background. We can't hear you. All right, what's up?
Hello?
How you doing?
Can you hear me now?
First time caller, yeah?
All right, cool. Cause I thought we were talking about real boxing. I didn't really know this was a rap battle on here. That's crazy. But I just don't know.
Why, you got some bars? You got some bars?
What? You think you got some bars?
I got bars. Oh, come on, Mac. Don't. My 13-year-old daughter could do better than that. She up there sleeping.
Well,
sad, man.
Well, she's more than welcome. Come on, it's the barbershop, man. Everyone's welcome, but you can't get kicked out.
Oh shit! All right, well, really, I gotta spit now. Oh, come on! I can't talk like that. You'll see me on BET Live when it begins.
Okay,
but for now, let's just talk about this fight today, right? Because I really that really was awful, man. That seemed like some out of like, I don't know, some just like somebody got paid in the background. I don't know.
I agree with you, Fred.
Thank you, dog. That fight was fixed, dog. That fight was so fixed, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Thank you for taking that call, bro.
Oh, I appreciate you, big home. First time calling. Let me hook y'all up.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Thank you.
We love you. We're gonna see you and watch you as much as we can, man. You're awesome.
That means a lot.
You're one of the few people that I actually enjoy watching, and I don't set you off. And I'll sit here and let him play you or whatever, because women usually be like, "Yo, shut that crap off." But I'll let him. I never say anything about the barbershop at all.
Thank you. Come as you are.
great day.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. It means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, the one good thing about having fights on Sunday is y'all know where to come. You know what I mean? And you know, but yeah, super cool, man. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to you're gonna have to listen to Nas tomorrow. All right. Go listen to Kanye. By the way, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Kanye can produce his ass off. Sheesh. I haven't really got into the lyrics yet, so I don't know if you've heard the album. You can feel free to talk about that. But God damn, that man can produce. What's up, 702?
Fred,
Popping.
hey man, is Triller done bidding on fights?
Yeah, they gotta get hell yeah. Well, I mean, it's gonna be a struggle for them to get a fight. Teofimo Lopez is on a Tuesday.
Yeah, you know, I kind of enjoy the little circus atmosphere or whatever, man. I just was wondering about that, bro. And that fight was fixed. It's like, how do you hurt the dude, man? And then the round after that, you just stop punching. It's like, oh shit, like, almost ended this motherfucker, man.
Right.
But, right. Yeah. But I was just checking in with you. It's been a while, brother.
Oh, I know. It's been a minute. How's the hospital?
Yeah, man, it's cool, man. You know, still
okay.
C19.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Ain't going nowhere.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So, you know, still follow the rules, hand hygiene, 6 feet apart. You know, everybody, you know, I hear people saying, like, oh, I got my vaccine. It just sounds so stupid. Yeah, you're vaccinated, but it don't stop you from getting the virus. It just, you know, keeps you off the ventilator, right? So, but you can't tell a lot of people anything, man. But anyway, I'm going to continue listening in, brother. And I had listened to your little rant video when you were driving earlier when I was coming to work, man. And it's a lot of stuff that you said that a lot of people are afraid to say, bro.
Oh,
but I'm going to continue listening, brother, and I love you, man.
Oh, love you too, man. Hey, you know, before you go, I was like,
yeah.
There's some people who just smoking blunts and just hanging out gonna be mad at me for that video because they're not gonna understand it. But
you know what, bro? They ain't productive, and they really don't matter. Man, so.
Yeah.
I mean, opinions is like assholes. Everybody got one.
Everyone got one, man. But yeah, it's time.
There's a lot of people that's brainwashed, man. They don't have their own. You know, they don't think with their own mind, man. It's just like whatever they listen to. You know, they don't do any research, man. It's like I can have a conversation with a person, and within 5 minutes of that conversation, I can tell which news station they watch. Like, you know, it's all propaganda, man. But anyway, I'm gonna go back in here, brother. I'm keep listening in.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
All right.
Peace. What's up, Kyle? He's done miracles on me.
What's going on, Big Fred? What's happening?
I mean, it was overproduced a little bit, but it was just a hell of an album, though. You know what I mean? What's up, Kyle?
What's going on, man? Hey, listen. It was cool. It was exciting, man. I mean, I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I had, you know, it was a good card. All together, it was, let's say 3 out of 4 fights were good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, it was cool for what it was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pay for it. Neither did you, though, huh? Hey, so shit, man. We can skip the fight. Let's talk about how we was able to watch that shit, though.
Yeah.
Now, you probably don't remember this, though, but you said something. I want to say like it was the Floyd Mayweather, Logan Paul fight.
Mm-hmm.
And you were talking about how, like, oh man, you know, they would figure out a link and then they would just share it with their friends and everybody gets to watch it. So then I said to myself, oh shit, it's got a private, you know, we know, I don't want to tell the whole world because I don't want you know, get it shut down, but you know how it has a private you can choose private, like you can stream it privately. So basically, I just did private and I didn't stream it. So I never went live. So you know how like if we do stream, shit, fucked it up anyway, huh? So you only could get like 6 people in there or like 10. So how I did it, many people can come as possible. I might charge next time, brother. I mean, I was, all in all, it's pretty exciting. So yeah, so the idea came from you when you talking about the Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. When you was talking about how, yeah. So I was like, I thought to myself, I'm like, man, we could do that because you know how you add people in, they could still see everything, right? So I said, shit, I might as well just add it on there like that and let everybody see it. You know what I mean? So I shared it with a couple of the homies and shit like that. So we watched it. It was cool though, man. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? In the words of the great philosopher, I got this on because of it. My homeboy Rail, right? In the words of the great philosopher Boxing Rail, he says, "Bro, get your heart out of it, man. It's entertainment. It's entertainment now, bro. That's all it is. It's entertainment now. The best not gonna fight the best. It's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? What he says is enjoy what's in front of you. So shit, I'm gonna enjoy what's in front of me without paying for it. You know, and that's it. I ain't doing no more paying.
I got a whoopsie.
Yeah, boxing ain't getting my money.
Oh hell no.
Boxing ain't getting my money. You can kiss that.
Hell no.
He's done miracles on me.
Yeah,
that's definitely your child.
Oh man, no question about it. But yeah, man. He always says, man, just enjoy what's in front of you.
Right.
So I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm just not gonna pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Those days is over with. Spending $75 to $100 to watch some shit. Nah, hell no, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? It's too many. It's too many. Now let's Floyd fighting. If Floyd fight, you might as well forget it because ain't none of your streaming services gonna work. All this shit is dude, the motherfucker. So he messed up my best one. One I always tell you about. He fucked that one up. That one is over with. I can't get that. Can't do nothing now. That motherfucker is just over with. So basically, that one I could get football games, basketball games, all type of shit, and then I can stream it to my my TV from my phone to my TV. That's over with. So shit, I was like, man, fuck it. Let me see. I could do it like this with the laptop and just, you know what I mean? But it was over with, bro. It was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Floyd fucked that up. So unless it's a Floyd fight, you can watch the whole thing. You can watch the whole thing straight through. You know what I'm saying? Floyd was fucking shit up though. I don't know. Did you try to do it?
I can't remember.
Shit, he shut down one of my favorite ones, and then the one I be using right now, that motherfucker was skipping like crazy too. Man, hey, listen, Comcast is out of pocket, bro. Comcast charges you so much money for this stuff, bro. This Wi-Fi and all that shit, bro. And it's always some bullshit going on with Comcast, man. I need to get a credit on my account, bro. What are you doing, girl? Oh, hey, Fred. She said a whole phrase the other day.
Oh.
And she ain't even won yet, man. She was like, I don't know. Where her mom was like, what you doing? She said, I don't know. I said, oh, shit.
Good work. Good work, Dad. Good work, Dad.
Ain't got nothing to do with me, man. You know what I mean? Ain't got nothing to do with me. You know? Her mom always talking to her and stuff like that. You know, I just be, you know. He's gonna eat that, huh? Okay. But yeah, Fred, I'm gonna get with you, big dog.
Appreciate
it. I enjoyed the company, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah. I know you had 1,000 of them you could chose from, so I just
no, we good. I appreciate you. I have fun. I should have been more active in the chat. That's what it should have been.
Hey, listen, that's my new shit now. So I know you know what I'm gonna do though? I'm mad that I can't stream 2 things at once. Because I would have loved to like be watching Reg, like have Reg playing, And then, yeah, see, have Reg playing, like, because them commentators, they're just pissing me off, bro.
Yeah, the commentators was definitely pro.
Oh my God, dude. It was like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, as the host, I'm like, man, just shut up, man. Shut the fuck up and let us watch this fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to be able to hear, and you know what I'm saying? I want to put it on mute like I normally listen to it on mute because they be on some bullshit. So I normally put it on mute, but I want everybody else to be able to enjoy the fight and shit like that. So I kept it on. But them ropes saved that boy, Fred. That was supposed to call it a knockdown.
Yeah, he would have got knocked down, but I thought the ropes couldn't save you. So I don't know the rule.
No, they supposed to call it. That's supposed to be a knockdown.
Yeah, I thought so.
The ropes kept him up.
Yeah, because you know what? Jack Reese did that with Tony Harrison.
Yeah.
Yep. You got a good point. You got to make a good point. I'm gonna ask Jack Reese about that.
Yeah, and Joseph Adorno, he hit a guy like that, and the dude almost fell off the ropes. And they kind of they should have stopped that fight because bro was froze into the ropes, but they called it a knockdown. You know what I'm saying? Because if the ropes wasn't there, he would have failed. And listen, Tyron Woodley, if he'd have threw some more combinations, but you like you said when we was on the live stream, you said that he was paid to lose. But shit, that was a good. It was a good fixing if it was fixed. Shit, yeah, it was a very entertaining fixing.
I definitely want to hear the post fight.
Me too. Yeah, I definitely want to say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Peace.
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Nah. So look. You see you see her hand now? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Oh.
All right, big Ray. We're gonna holler at you, big dog.
Peace. DJ, we got DJ. Then
you gotta give me up. I don't know how to do this one on here, dog.
All right, peace. Gotcha. What up, man?
What's going on, Fred? How you feeling tonight, man?
Hey, how you feel?
I'm good, man. You look down, man. We got a lot of good news this weekend, man.
Yeah, tell us.
Listen, that low down, dirty scoundrel Dana White. I love it. Did you see the card that he posted on November 6th? Jesus, fans.
Dana White is my dude right now.
Man, listen, Dana you can say whatever you want to say about Dana White, but I like that scoundrel, man. He got enough scoundrel in him.
I love him. I don't know who the card is on.
So listen. The rematch, the welterweight king Kamaru Usman is fighting Kobe Covington on November 6th, the same night as Canelo. Thug Rose Namajunas is defending her title against Zhang Weili, the same lady she just knocked out in June. Then you got Justin the Highlight Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. There will be blood in that fight. You have the legend Frankie Edgar against Marlon Chito Vera. Fred, the card is stacked. Stacked.
Love it.
And the best Canelo can hope for is that LSU does not suck this year. Because if LSU is any good, Alabama and LSU will play at 7 o'clock, and that game ain't going off until 10. Fred, chat, I'm telling you, if y'all want to get these fights, do not watch that Canelo bullshit. If y'all want to start getting fights, you got to knock this man down a peg or two. How do you knock him down a peg or two? Do not pay $100 for that fight. Come to UFC and pay $65 and get straight killers from top to bottom. Man, I am so happy about this card. I hate my brother DB ain't in the chat tonight. Rest up, heal up, man. And Boots Ennis got his next victim. They had to dig up Thomas DeLorme for him because according to Espinoza, 15 different guys turned down the fight. So he's finally getting another victim. And shout out to what's the name? Aida Big. She beat up a substitute teacher over the weekend, got her a win. And shout out to her fine ass. But man, if y'all want to see some good fights, I'm not talking about boxing anymore. If y'all want to see some good fights, watch that card on November 6th. Pay for that card. on November 6th. Y'all say y'all are tired of Conor McGregor. Y'all say y'all are tired of guys like Sean O'Malley and these guys that Dana White is trying to build up. Overload the pay-per-view buys for Kamaru Usman. A real Fred, these guys are going to talk some shit. They're going to try to fight each other at these press conferences. They're going to sell this fight. They are going to sell this fight. I want everybody to go and pay for it. Don't stream it. Go and pay for this fight, man. I'm telling you, trust me, this card is going to be worth the money. You will not be disappointed. Man, oh man, I was so happy when I saw that card, and I'm just completely skipping over the card on September 25th, man. I'm not gonna go all into that one right now. Man, UFC's got some great cards coming up, guys. If y'all are truly tired of these guys not fighting each other, ignore them. Ignore them. Remember that reckoning I told you about, Fred, that boxing had coming?
Yep, you did months ago.
It's here. It's here. Thanks to football season and thanks to that scoundrel Dana White for giving me what I want to see. Now, only fight I'm going to pay for coming up is the Wilder fight, if that happens, and I'm going to Atlanta to support Shakur Stevenson. Oh, yeah, my guy Tay Jones has a fight coming up September 16th.
Yep. He'll be in the shop this week, next week, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'm going to go support that fight. But other than that, chat, other than that, Fred, y'all have a good night, man. Thank you for letting me come on as usual. But people, go and pay for these UFC cards and completely drown out boxing. I'm tired of these guys. They wanna get rid of this belt. They want to rob this guy, rob that guy. Only reason I watched that fight tonight was because there wasn't nothing else on. Literally, there was nothing else on. So if y'all want to see some good fights, man, and you tired of boxing jerking you around, come and watch these UFC cards. All right, Fred, that's it, man. I'll let you have a good night.
Appreciate you. What up, TB?
Hey, man, what's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much, man.
Yeah, congratulations. I was going to say, I wouldn't play it on mine because, I mean, I can't play it with the sound. So just put the link in the chat, and everybody, please go watch Terrence Bailey's teaser for the Frederick Douglass art project. Because you got to play it with the music, man. You can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. But it's just a teaser. It's not. That's what we shot today, and what I directed it, and that's what the engineer came back with. For me to look at, I like it, but it's there's a whole lot more footage that's got to be put together.
Sure.
And we got like a whole nother week of shooting. That's a lot of shooting for 6 minutes. Yeah. That right there is only like a few seconds. I mean, you saw it, Fred. What you think about it?
It's cool. It's a start.
Yeah.
It's a start. Definitely.
It's going to end up being only 6 minutes, but it's a lot of shooting for 6 minutes. So I can imagine how much shooting you did for what you ended up with.
No, I mean
the length of time.
But I did location, so it's a little bit different. You're just shooting like wide, like with a spray gun. Mine was structured, so it's different. It's different, you know.
Yeah. I didn't watch the fight tonight.
You didn't need to.
What you say?
You didn't need to.
Well, you know, I didn't need to, man, because I got you, I got Blue, I got Reds, I got, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with you guys, man, you got eyes in places that you don't need to look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So watching Blue's commentary, you know, I was sitting out there, you know, waiting for my wife to go for work, sitting there listening to Blue. And from what it sounded like, Tyron Woodley could have done a whole lot more than what he did.
Oh man, he sold out. I mean, these niggas be racing horses, man. Y'all better stop racing horses, man. Jake Paul and them are nothing without y'all, and y'all keep on lighting they flame.
So what it seemed like to me is that the lead up to it, especially that viral confrontation,
It was fake.
was more entertaining than the actual uh fight where Tyron Woodley got on dude about his chains and stuff like that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
which was some true stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Man, it's all, as knowledge would say, it's all theater because it was all set up from the last fight.
Are you there?
It was all set up from the last fight. Oh, he gone. Oh, there you go. It was all set up from the last fight.
Yeah, something happened. What'd you say?
It was all set up from the last fight.
What was set up?
This fight, Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul.
Well, man, to be honest with you, dude, I'm not gonna take. Well, I find it hard to take them Paul boys seriously anyway. But it seems like they cherry picking to me though.
And how are they cherry picking? They only this their third fight.
Yeah, but they're not picking nobody their size.
It's their third fight.
So pick somebody else. Why they picking small dudes?
The same reason 3-0 fighters pick dudes that can't beat them.
I don't know, man.
Do you remember Floyd's third opponent?
No, just like nobody remembers the guy who won the gold medal the same year that Deontay Wilder won the bronze.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, he's a 4-0 fighter. So, I mean, they just making a lot of money off of him.
Yeah.
I have no way. I personally don't care in terms of the totality of it. But I mean, they give niggas will do anything for a check. That's all I'm saying. Niggas do anything for a check. Anything. Tyron, they using Tyron Woodley.
Yeah, well, they can't use you unless you're willing to be used.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're willing to go out there and put your manhood on the line to be desecrated, then
yeah, I wouldn't have took the fight. And to get it, and you agree to, now I can talk about it because it's over. And you agree the loser gets a tattoo. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Well, here's my thing. You want to sit there and let this guy say that he picked you because you talked about your rear end, and then say that he might cop a feel during a fight. This man say that another man tell you a grown ass man, you 40 years old, and this kid tell you that he might sexually assault you during a fight, and you don't say nothing because you don't want to offend the alphabet community. You look at the guy who's moderating and you say, well, you know what I want to say, but I can't say it.
Back against the wall. Back against the wall.
Nah.
That's why. No, I was saying that's why they don't give men like you or men like me that platform. You get what I'm saying? That's why my algorithms sometimes get suppressed, because I'm going in that moment. I would have said what was appropriate.
And see, this is why I 6 o'clock well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning now here, but 6 o'clock last night I was live on the air on the radio, promoting the mural unveiling for Saturday, and damn, I lost the train of thought. I had to take a decent a ride. I went. It was a 45-minute ride. I went down there on my bike. It's 45 minutes one way, and I took the ride on my bike, and it was a mind clearing ride. I love to ever since I got this bike, man. I love taking these those long rides, these 40 minutes one way, and it really it clears your mind. I don't know how many people own a bike, but those rides like really you have time to think. You know what I'm saying? You're out in the open. You got time to, you know what I'm saying? You can think. You know what I'm saying? You're in the elements or whatnot. It was a nice day. You know, so it wasn't really hot, and it was a stress reliever. And then uh, when I got there and they was interviewing me, and they were during the interview, one of the elders in the room asked me. He said, "Well, how do people react when they tell you, you know, when they ask you about your lineage and they find out about your lineage and whatnot? You know, how they react, whatever." I said, well, I try to tamp it down. One of the first things I say is, I don't do public speaking. Uh, I'm not that dude. I don't put myself out there like that, and blah blah blah. And he was like, well, he gave the whole spiel like, no, I think that is you because you was able to spit out the whole thing about this event without no notes. You came in here with no notes. Where other people come here with they do interviews, they have notes, pen pad, and all this kind of stuff. So you came here with no notes, spit out everything and whatnot. He said, I think that you are that dude. And I was like, I don't think I am. So at the same time, this is why I say I'm not that dude, because had that been me sitting in that chair when Jake Paul said that, there would have been a viral moment for the wrong reasons, or mainstream media would have made it for the wrong reasons, because they would have what they're doing in their community, the Alphabet community, is the same thing the Jewish community do. Where as soon as you say something about Israel, they call you anti-Semite. And the Alphabet community is doing the same thing right now. So you say something about them, they doing the exact same thing that Israel does. You don't agree with it? You don't agree? You're anti-Semite. Tell me I'm wrong. They take the page out of that book. See, this is why I'm not that guy, because I'm not going to be forced into something that I'm not going to be forced into something that I don't agree with. So I'm not going to conform. So therefore, I can't speak publicly. I'll just do my stuff behind the scenes quietly, and just roll quiet. But that's my call for it.
Appreciate you.
Peace.
Phone lines are back open, man. And appreciate you. Miss T, what's up, Miss T? What's up, Miss T?
Hey,
What's up?
I had to take a breath on that one. I heard Mr. Bailey Sr. Now, you're not that guy. You take too many pauses. You take too many pauses. I was like, God. I like him, though. I like him. And no offense. But
put the link in the chat, too, TB. Put the link in the chat.
But look, so my mom, look, I was talking about you so much, Fred. My mom
really?
watched one of your shows, and she said, I like that Fred and Kyle show.
The Fred and Kyle show. Hey, Fred, hey, Kyle, we need to do like a weekly segment, man. Why not, man? You and I do a video together. You know what I mean? We get build your channel up. Why not?
She loved Kyle. She was asking when he come on. I said, Mom, you're going to be dead asleep in the middle of the night when Kyle come on. I was cracking up. But I bought the fight, and talking to her on the phone, I'd have missed most of it. Then I caught the end of the girls fighting. That Serrano girl, she pretty tough. And then Jake Paul, I don't hate him, but he's not a real boxer. He's just not a real boxer. And I can't take him as a real boxer till he do real boxing things, like do the weight, don't have no, like they could do ±5 in this fight. I was like, what? Make your weight, fight somebody like for real your size. I'm not hating or nothing, but I do think that I think Woodley should have got a knockout because them ropes clearly held him up. And so I don't know, to me it was just a fun entertainment night. It really wasn't no boxing match. The little bit that I saw, I'm mad as hell. I paid that money and missed them other fights. So how was the Fury fight?
I didn't watch it. I only watched Montana in pieces. I was doing baths then, so I did Montana Love. He looked extraordinary, and that's it basically. And the main event. I watched 6 rounds of the main event.
So did you see their press conference when they was in Cleveland in some square place or whatever? They was getting in the boxing ring. Then they came and talked to them 2 guys named Lucas and Brian or something. That dude talked about how Fury looked so much. He made me have a pause. Cause I'm like, Fury, that particular Fury, not the motherfuckers, but Tommy Fury, he's a nice looking guy. He kept saying he couldn't get over it. Then when Tommy sat down for the interview, he said, like, man, you sure you cut from the same cloth? Because, the other ones was ugly. I was done. I was like, he actually talking about how this man looked. Fred, I counted like damn near over 10 times he talked about how this man looked. And Mr. Bailey was right. He did say he wanted to squeeze his butt. I was like, what's that about? Like, Tyron should have slapped him right there. But, Tyron waited. If he'd have threw more punches, maybe, because I think Jake gonna walk away from this and really think, do he really want to be a boxer? Because he was tired as hell.
He was tired.
If he had been in there with a real boxer,
Mm-hmm.
it'd have been night. Because there was so many things. He was off balance. He was twisting his feet. It was so much that Jake do. I was like, a real boxer, he could even be a C fighter, will beat the shit out of Jake Paul. So
yeah,
going forward.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, I really think that I like round 6. I think round 6, 7, and 8 of that fight, I think I could have gave Jake Paul a run for his money. Like, assuming I'm at that weight, like, you know what I mean? I can't carry 190. It's no way. But the point I'm making is I would have fainted the daylights out of Jake Paul. Oh my God. Like, Tyron Woodley has so many attributes. Man, don't you know if Jake Paul, if he would have fainted Jake Paul would have
he would have been out cold.
Not out cold, but he would have been in expectation of everything. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't. Oh man, you know what I mean. So
how come we couldn't do nothing with the clinch? Like, you a wrestler, dude. Why you ain't just throw his ass around? Like, that's what I was waiting for him to do. He clinch. You see him looking up. He taking breaths. Oh, dude, Jake Paul. He know he over his head. He over his head.
Jake Paul going to WWE, man. He going to WWE. Man, he about to run the score up.
When he fight a real boxer and they do weigh-ins and do everything that real boxers do, then I'll take him seriously more so. I ain't hating on him. He do some positive stuff. So I don't totally dislike him. But you see the racket they running. When Tyron said what he said, Higger Logan, man, you old news. Man, you shut the fuck up because Floyd saved you. That's what I wish they would say something like that. Like, come on, dog. These Paul brothers, they run a racket. They get these older fighters or these people who can't really fight, maybe, and then they'll beat them, and then they try to act like they the second coming. Come on, dog. I'm like, that just pissed me off. And then taking that bet. What the fuck is wrong with Tyron? Like, I feel like, dude, never with this tattoo shit. But that's all I had to say to Barbershop Conversation, or should I say the Fred and Kyle show, as my mama like to put it.
Tell Mom we said what up. What up, though? What up, though, Mom?
Look, say her name so she can be happy. Her name, call her Miss Sin.
Miss Sin?
Yeah,
Miss Cynthia. Miss Sin, how you doing? We just want to say hello from the Fred and Kyle show. You know, Kyle came on a little bit early today, but I'm sure he'll be back. So if you can keep your eyes open for another hour, Kyle will be here. And the moment Kyle get here, we'll definitely shout you out. So Kyle, be on the lookout, man. Be on the lookout for Kyle. He'll be back in a couple of minutes, man. Thank you. Tell mom we said thank you. I'm gonna shout her out in one of my videos one time. Yeah, I'm gonna shout her out.
I appreciate it.
Oh, it's love, man. It's all
Fred.
love.
All the love. Okay.
Appreciate
What's
you.
up, chat? All right, I'm out, Fred.
Thank you, Miss T.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, that fight was phony than a motherfucker, man. That fight was faker than a $3 bill, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Every man is gonna have to make a decision. Every man is gonna have to make this decision. What Tyron Woodley did. He said Tyron asking for a rematch. Man, y'all should have froze them out. That's what y'all should have did. What's up in New York?
Hey, my brother.
What's up, man? How
Peace,
you feel? How
peace.
you feel?
Peace, Fred. How you doing, bro?
I'm feeling great, man. What you got for us tonight, man? Who this? Tell me your name.
All right. My name is Joshua.
Joshua, what's up, brother? Yeah, you called in last week. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I called last week. Hey, listen. You know I'm a fan of your show, but I want to tell you that your brother, my brother Kyle, man, I love that brother. You know, I just pray, please tell that man, please don't curse on with that little girl in his hand, because she's gonna really pick up bad habits, bro. Trust and believe. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't want to, I know that's your boy and everything. But,
No, he
you know,
listening.
and
He listening, and he can. I mean, yeah.
You know, that I just don't think that's good for, you know. I know I have children too, but that's something that you don't want to do, because, you know, children are impressionable, and that's the first thing they're gonna start picking up. I know that he said something about the phrases, and that's gonna be another phrase she's gonna start using. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I love y'all. I love y'all brothers. You know what I'm saying? I, you know, pray y'all, you know, keep it up. I just want him to, you know, please let that man, no, please don't be cursing around a girl like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to really definitely pick up some bad habits that you don't want. You know what I mean? So that's all I got to say. That's what I want to say. You know, I'm always support your show, brother. Peace, blessings.
Appreciate you. Kyle, you popular tonight, man. You popular tonight, Kyle. And so are the phone lines. 915. What's up? What it do? What it do? What it do?
Oh man, I finally got through, Fred.
And who this? Who this?
This is Jay from Philly.
All right, man. I don't know if you.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, Jay.
Man, I mean, I just wanted to talk about what was so telling that I don't even want that WWE pay-per-view that they put on today.
Man, wasn't it? They about to run.
It was tremendous. It was really tremendous, and I'm just happened to be scrolling through on my other TV, looking at the post fight, and Woodley still begging for part 2. Let's get part 2 going on. He want to get that extra check, but I feel real bad. I feel bad for him because he put himself out there, even though I think the fight. I mean, everybody know the fight was fixed. He knows he was fixed. He had Jake Paul against that ropes. He was supposed to go in for the kill. Actually, the ref should have stopped, but it is what it is. But looking at that entire pay-per-view, even though it was WWE, it put a lot of things in perspective about boxing. One, they were in Cleveland, right?
Yes.
Why has Sean Porter never been able to put a show on in Cleveland and sell it out?
Yeah, good question. And Al Heyman has ties to Cleveland too, I think.
Exactly.
That's a great question for Sean. Will be getting interviewed a lot after Thursday, so if anybody, I'll never interview Sean again. Or Kenny. So you probably have to ask. Go on Ellie and ask DM Ellie that and ask him that question, because it only makes sense. You know, I think Sean can get a couple of thousand people in there for a show, right?
You would think so, as being what the WBA champion at one point, when he was champion.
Yeah, I think so.
With the quality of fights that he's had, why can't you put yourself in that arena and bring all of Cleveland out?
I think so. I think he could have did something, because they starving for that, you know.
And that today's pay-per-view was I want to say that it should be the catalyst of which it happened for boxing, but it's not going to be. Second, if I may, it's so much that we've seen in that today. If you were looking, one, I think with the undercard, we've seen a fighter that they're going to serve up to Tank Davis and Love Kid. Next 2 fights, they're going to serve him up to Tank Davis. real fast. He's gonna love it. Another aspect with the Daniel Dubois, I don't know. I was talking to one of my brothers about this when the fight happened. I feel Daniel Dubois is gonna be the opponent for Deontay Wilder.
He's in America.
I really
now.
feel like that's gonna be the October fight. I don't know why, but deep down inside, I really felt that. Just looking at the entire fight, I'm like, yo, this is boxing right here. All because of what Jake Paul seemed to put together. They just showed us Tank's new opponent. That's going to be the champs. I mean, that's going to be Wilder's opponent for the vacant WBC championship. And then any successful card for now on, being as though Showtime, but most people I had posted, tagged you in IG, Paul is signed with Showtime.
Yeah.
They're not going to let him lose.
Not like that.
He's not losing nothing. And then 2 or 3 weeks ago, he was on Skip and Shannon when he was doing his media run. He said, I want Canelo in 3 years. And they laughed at, why would you get Canelo? Why wouldn't I? He fought Yildirim. He fights who he want to fight. Why can't I get in there in 3 years and fight Canelo? So that's going to be the mega fight to break all pay-per-view records. Canelo and Jake Paul, once they boost them up to 10 or 11-0 and keep feeding them these BS fights. And they're going to take it. And then he's just going to keep finding fighters like Woodley who want that. I mean, he said it with the All Access. It's your biggest payday. That was like he literally slapping these guys in the face. And then Woodley's on there in the ring begging, if I get the tattoo, can I run it back? Bro, sit down. You know, you mean you signed on the line. You know what you went and got.
He said that.
They
shit?
all, he said, yo, let's do a part 2. This has been the biggest pay-per-view because of me and you. And they looked at, and all of Paul's team looked at him like, are you stupid? We could have put anybody in there. Like, and they predicted, they said the next fight would be Fury's little brother and Paul. They already called it. It's all right. He called in the ring after he won. He said, maybe we'll do it. It's already signed, sealed, delivered. You can put the tattoo on your forehead. You're not getting that next fight. That was a fight for him that he knew he had no other money coming in. You a part-time rapper, you whatever you want to be, no endorsements, nothing. This was something to send you off on your way. And now he got a little bit of taste of that limelight again, and that money that was in escrow cleared, and he's like, damn, let me do it again. No, they already get paid you off. You knew that if anybody looking at that fight could clearly see that he could have got that kid out of there anytime he wanted to. Anytime. So in his integrity as a fighter, MMA, boxer, wrestler, whatever you are, if you have a chance to go and kill, do it. Why wouldn't you do it? Because you promised him, like they said in Pulp Fiction, in the 4th fight or the 5th fight, go down. If you didn't go down, you wouldn't get your check. And then he's at the post fight begging in the ring, and then at the post fight press conference, oh, we're going to do it again. You're living in a whole different reality. What do you say? You're old news. It's like, and it was so to me, I felt disrespected because of how they did it to him. Like he's literally on the mic begging for a fight after they told you, all right, wasn't a unanimous decision. We got to give you one vote. One judge has to have a little bit of integrity. We gave it to him. Well, let's do it again. No, you old news. Fight wasn't even over 30 seconds. You already old news. Get your bag, pack your plane ticket, go ahead and get back to the back of the line. Enjoy your life. You're now part of my highlight reel when we decide to get in with Canelo. And then we're going to show you, along with the other 7 or 8 guys that I beat to get to this spot. Guaranteed. I wish I could bet money on it somehow, some way, but they put it out there. They was so scripted. If I'm willing to say, literally call back in October when they had the same way they did Joshua and what was it, Big Baby, when Big Baby had to pull out. The fight was so close they didn't want to just chalk it. It's going to be the same thing. Deontay Wilder's not going to want to chalk a second fight in October. They're going to just throw somebody in there. Fury, I believe, is going to retire. He's already set the groundwork for it. His daughter, he had COVID. Next thing who knows? He can't fight. And the WBC can't hold up the title again. So they're going to just throw somebody in there. And Joe Joyce was the kid that knocked Dubois out. But this guy, he's a built-in story. And it won't take too much negotiation, but guess who he signed with? Anybody that's a boxing fan know he already he locked in with Frankie Warren. So the conversation don't have to go too far. So pretty much that was it. Appreciate you for taking my call.
Oh, it's easy.
I mean, just make sure. Hopefully, I can. I'll save this date, and in October I'll call back when they get the replacement for Joe Joyce 3 years from now. God willing, the creek don't rise. When Paul's fighting Canelo, I can just say I told you so.
August 29th, 2021. Jake Paul fight. So we won't forget it. All right, guess he hung up. Yeah, man. Man, this fight was so bad. This fight was so bad, man. This fight was horrendous, dog. Like, this shit was terrible, man. Like, what's up, man? Jake Paul's your favorite fighter?
Hell no, Fred. You know my favorite fighter is
who?
It's the juggernaut,
Fortuna?
Joe Joyce.
Oh, Joe Joyce now?
He's coming to take over the heavyweight division. He's coming for Anthony Joshua. He's coming for everybody. Hey, Fred, he's basically the what would you call the harbinger for destruction of the heavyweight division.
Oh.
Anthony Joshua, we all know he don't got no chin, Fred. We know he don't got no chin. So you know he's coming. He's the mandatory for Anthony Joshua. He's coming for it all, Fred. Hey, that Jake Paul Woodley fight, that fight was rigged. It's opportunities there for Tyron Woodley to win that fight, but he didn't go for it, and that was that. He didn't go for it, and that was that. So I think Tommy Fury can beat the kid. Tommy Fury didn't look that good either, but I think he's good enough to beat Jake Paul. So I think that kid's going to take some time away from boxing and just stay away from any real killers. He's just not there. He's not that good. I give him credit for going 8 rounds, hard rounds, but that's that. What do you think about that?
I mean, I thought the fight was fixed, man. I don't know how you don't apply pressure. I don't know how. I don't. That shit was WWE. I will say this though. They gonna run the score up. These Paul brothers about to run the score up.
Man, tell me, Jake Paul, man, he's a threat to the future of boxing if they can keep the right matchups for him. This is crazy. He had Cleveland on and rocking. Yeah. Who would have thought that Cleveland would have been on and rocking at a boxing match? It looked like WWE out there. Like, the fans was rowdy. I thought I saw some fans with posters, putting up posters. I haven't seen that in a boxing match in a minute. Like, it's crazy. I mean, he had it. I gotta give him credit. He had Cleveland on and rocking. I'm not sure if Sean Porter could have had Cleveland on and rocking like that. I'm not sure. And I really like Sean Porter. These fighters need to take what Jake Paul is doing, which is basically stealing the script from Floyd Mayweather, and use it for themselves. And none of them has done it. The closest one we've seen is Rolly. He's the closest. Who's basically playing the heel. None of these fighters are wanting to be the heel. I see a couple fighters that could play the heel, but they don't want to do it for some reason. They want to go with what these promoters tell them. Hey, let's be that guy, that kid that smiles all the time and be nice. No, fuck that. Do what sells. Get your money. Fight these fighters. Fight the best and get paid. And, retire. Simple as that. Once you did what you had to do. I don't get it. It's literally like a bucket loads of information to how to sell yourself, Fred. They can watch WWE wrestlers, how they did it. Mix it up, like watch and talk to marketing. I mean, these fighters, they have connections to people who know how to market themselves. They can call up Booker T. He's a great, great boxing fan, Fred, and he can give them tips. He's a huge boxing fan. He knows his boxing as well. So I'm just surprised that at this point, fighters are not getting the hint of selling themselves, promoting themselves, like do interviews, like you said in the past. You said do interviews. Come on your show, give you interviews maybe every Thursday or every 2 weeks or something. I mean, I don't know. They have the pathway to sell themselves, and they refuse to do it. But yeah, Jake Paul, I don't know, man. They should do that Tommy Fury fight. It's a fight that'll make money, and if he loses, so what? it is what it is. He's still gonna sell because people gonna want to see him get knocked out or lose over and over and over again. So, but yeah, Joe Joyce, baby, he's coming for the heavyweight championship after AJ smashes Usyk to pieces. He's gonna smash him to pieces, Fred. Absolutely, before the 8th round, the 7th round, and Joe Joyce is coming for his chin. You know he doesn't have the crimson chin. He has a weak chin. His chin is made out of styrofoam. We coming for it. You know, Burger King, baby. Yeah, we coming.
Okay.
So, hey, shout out to my girl, Amanda Serrano. I gotta shout her out, man. Hey, Eddie Hearn, man, don't duck that smoke. You got Katie Taylor out that fight last time. Don't run from her. She's getting ducked by live fighters. 7th division world champion, Amanda Serrano. Hey, shout out to Jake Paul for giving them fighters on that card opportunity, though. I give him respect for that as well. He said he took a pay cut. So shout out to him for that. I got respect when somebody allows fighters to make extra money. So, because I like Charles Conwell, Amanda Serrano, and shout out to Montana Love. He did his thing too. Baranchik's probably done. He's probably finished. So, but that's my call for it. It was an entertaining card. That main event was rigged. We all know it. Woodley could have knocked him out easily. Tommy Fury, Jake Paul, probably the next fight. But then before I go, I got to shout these guys out. Deontay Wilder, the Brahms Bomber, the Gypsy Fiend will fall, Fred. He will fall. It's over for him. We can't wait. We can't wait. The great sacrifice is coming. 12 rounds of a beatdown, brutal beatdown for the head and body. I'm talking broken ribs, facial fractures, the whole line. Shakur Stevenson, man, take Jamel Hearn to school. You know, he's a master boxer. I think he's going to take him to school for it. 12-round unanimous decision. He's going to retire Jamel Hearn, and that's going to be it for him. He's going to retire, and then Valdez going to have to get this smoke. Don't run from it, Valdez. We know you ducking. Don't run. You can't get away. And Devin Haney, man, hey, you need to pull a Shannon Briggs or Rolly. If you listening, pull it Shannon Briggs or Rolly, Devin. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Earl Spence. You know, hey, we behind you all the way. But you retire on that. And that's my call.
Damn. God damn. Man. He wanted to restart the conversation, man. Hey, listen, man. That shit for the man. This fight was for the culture, man. Hey, Tyron Woodley, you got to knock him out for the culture, man. You got to knock him out for the culture, man. That was man, you got to knock. What happened? What happened, Tyron? You supposed to knock him out for the culture. Man, let me tell you guys, man, these guys are handpicked, man. Y'all better cut this out, man. Y'all better, man, this is theater at its finest. Shout out to Knowledge Born Allah. This is theater at its finest, man. They swindled 16,000 fans, man. Andre Berto flew in. Hey, all these motherfuckers at the fight saying this is for the culture, man. I'm here to support Tyron Woodley. Oh my God. Man, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this up at all, man. This is hilarious, man. I'm going through who was there. Carissa, Andre Berto. Well, Dave Chappelle lives there. He's just a combat fan, but who else? Lou DiBella was there. He probably had a fighter on the card. Oh yeah, Amanda Serrano. I don't know, but man, they should have kept their ass on. For the culture. Tyron Woodley did it for the culture. He did it for the culture. How much of that check he gonna donate to the culture? How much of that check he gonna donate to the culture, yo? Y'all tell me. How much is Tyron Woodley donating to the culture? Will somebody answer the damn question? How much money is Tyron Woodley donating to the culture? How much? Can somebody put an amount? How much is Tyron? Thank you. Nothing, goddammit. This is for the culture. This is for the culture. We doing it for the culture. He gonna knock Jake Paul out. Man, they ain't tripping on y'all, man. Them execs at Showtime laughing. For the culture. Why would we pay for VADA? Why would we pay for VADA in a 3-0 fight? Y'all fell for it, man. Y'all fell for it. Tyron Woodley might have been on the dope too. Y'all thinking Jake Paul might have been on that dope? Shit. Tyron Woodley might have been on it too. Man, they didn't give a damn about that fight. It was predetermined, man. Come on, man. For the culture. This is for the culture. Do it for the culture. We got to get it back for Nate Robinson. For the culture. Ohio runs box. Shout out to Junior the Truth, man. Junior Truth is a admirable man. Shout out to Junior the Truth, man. Hey, hey, I gotta get a drop for the culture. For the culture. Man, I gotta get a drop, man, because I gotta make one or something. Man, we use that term too much. And what does it mean? For the culture. I'm gonna do the the crate challenge for the culture. I'm gonna roll up a blunt and walk across the crate for the culture. I'm gonna shake my ass and stick my tongue out for the culture. Man, Tyron Woodley gonna beat Jake Paul for the culture. If y'all tired of me yelling, call in. For the culture. Oh, y'all didn't see my last video. That's probably if you saw my last video I did, you know what I'm about Jake Paul. You know what I'm talking about, man. Man, he's lost his last 4 MMA fights. He's never fought boxing. He's 4 inches shorter. He wasn't aggressive. Man, come on, man. At least Nate Robinson was aggressive, man. Nate Robinson said this is going to be a one round fight either way. Either I knock him out or he knocks me out. And it happened. People just want to be entertained, man. People who were at that fight were greatly entertained. For sure they were. Because they ain't never seen nothing like that before. They ain't never seen 16,000 people outside since LeBron James left in the indoor arena. When was the last time Cleveland had 16,000 people in an indoor arena? Probably since Muhammad Ali when he fought that exhibition. That's how Don King got him. For the hospital. That's the last time. So that's all I'm gonna say, man. Tyron Woodley convinced y'all he probably on PEDs. Tyron Woodley knew he wasn't getting tested for this fight. Y'all fell for it. It's theater. It's theater. Your chin long. You got that long chin look. You look like you on PEDs. I saw the videos pop up. Boop, 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 boop. No drug testing. They knew it was no drug testing from day one, man. When they signed the contract, they knew it was no drug testing, y'all. It just came out yesterday. Oh, they just changed it last minute? Man, people fall for anything, y'all. People fall for anything. Man, I'm sitting there like, man, this is Jake. They gonna do everything they can so Jake Paul can win. Maybe Jake Paul did. Maybe he didn't. Maybe Tyron Woodley did. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. But Tyron Woodley has a demeanor where he can be a great asset to combat sports. I don't know how well he knows boxing, but I genuinely believe Tyron Woodley can be an asset on those sidelines, being a commentator or something. I think he has that in his repertoire. Somebody say that shit for me. But but yeah, man, this is funny to me, man. This is funny to me, dog. I'm sorry. This is funny to me because people really believe that he was fighting for the culture. Man, can't make this up, man. Man, you can sell people anything, man. You can sell people anything and they fall for it. Yeah, man. Let's sell them. Yeah, let's sell them this. They'll fall for it. How about I'm gonna give you guys a perfect example. I'm gonna give you guys a great example. 2 weeks ago, there was a meme going around. Is Michael B. Jordan the next Denzel Washington? Y'all remember that? And then a week later, a movie starring Michael B. Jordan and Denzel Washington. I saw something like that. Man, I'm telling you, man, they force feed you this, man. The algorithms. You think it was by accident? Everyone in the chat saw a Jake Paul commercial. It's not by accident. It's not by accident. Every video you watch, whether it was a boxing channel, or whether you're listening to a music video or do it yourself DIY project, whatever you was looking at on YouTube, it had a Jake Paul commercial one. I'm willing to bet you 9 out of 10 of y'all. I'm telling y'all. Oh man, they smooth criminals, y'all. Smooth criminals, y'all. And that's what it is, man. That's where we're at. That's where we at right now. You know, the fight was fixed, man. Just like the Michael Fox was fixed. Fight was fixed. Just like Kell Brook Triple G was fixed. Just like Kovalev Canelo was fixed. Just like give me another one. Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, fix. Who else? Give me another fixed fight. Oh man. Come on, y'all. Yeah, man. That's why he was put in there. He's old. What is he? 39, 40. He takes great care of himself. But in terms of him, Roy Jones in the Olympics, fix. Floyd Mayweather, fix. Telling y'all, man. Yeah, the fight is fixed beforehand. They don't fix the fight like, hey, I need you to take rounds 4, 5, and 6 off. You know how they fix fights? 2 out of 3 judges from Cleveland. The fight's in Cleveland. Jake Paul is out doing community service all week. The fight is sanctioned by Cleveland, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Every newspaper that's covering the fight. Hometown hero comes back to Cleveland, and he's a one-man economic stimulus package. That's how they do it. They don't fix fights no more like, hey, you're going to take a dive. In the words of Bob Arum, that's too easy. And then we're going to get the most credible opponent that we can get. That's the least amount of risk. No matter how good he's going to be, he's never put on boxing gloves before. And he's lost his last 4 fights. So he has a losing mindset. That's how they fix fights, y'all. All right. They don't take dives, man. Dives is they don't do that. I mean, they probably do. But I mean, not on TV like this. You ain't doing that on TV. You know, nah, not with millions of people watching. Not like this. But guess where his next fight gonna be? Cleveland. Cleveland or shit. I wouldn't take him nowhere else. Why would you take him anywhere else? Because now Jake Paul is gonna do what Adrian Broner should have done. What I suggested Adrian Broner do. I told Adrian Broner to his face 10 times that Midwest market is yours if you can do it. One day Adrian Broner gonna come on the show. One day, and we're gonna have a great conversation. It's not even gonna be an interview, it's gonna be a conversation. And we're gonna have the conversation. He's gonna be like, man, you were weird, but you were right, dog. That's what he gonna tell me in his own way. You know, he gonna say you be on that bullshit, but you was right. Told him about 10 times. He'll tell you. Adrian Broner was that dude, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Adrian Broner was that dude 4 years ago. You can like him, love him, or hate him. He was that dude. He had the potential of having everybody's imagination that's in this chat. That's who he was. You know, he was that dude, man. I didn't say he was the best fighter. I said he was that dude. And now it's all but gone. You know what I mean? Yeah. And Jake Paul is doing what Adrian Broner could have did like that. But that guy wanted to go to New York. Fuck New York. I'm trying to get this forever money. Fuck New York. Fuck, I need to go to New York 10 times for. Hey, we bringing Mikey Garcia to Cleveland. You know what I mean? We gonna bring I don't know. We bringing Jesse Vargas to Cleveland. That's what we doing. Anyhow, Jake Paul put on a good event. He got Amanda Serrano her biggest payday she's ever had, according to him. So he got Tyron Woodley his biggest payday, according to him. He didn't refute it when he said it. So he did his job. He did his part, you know, and kudos to him for that. And one might say this, and this is just me speaking spontaneously, just this thought. No research has been done on this. But tell me another fighter who's done more for women's boxing with one move than Jake Paul. Amanda Serrano. Help me. I'm not putting him on a pedestal. I'm just phrasing it like that to make you think. Has anyone ever thrusted Carissa Shield up like that? Raquel Miller. You might say number one. You know who did? Triple G's manager. Triple G's manager did. What's his name? Tom Loeffler, Eddie Hearn, and Jake Paul. And you can put them in any order you want. But they've done a lot for women's boxing. You know, I'm uncertain if Lou DiBella is doing it because he loves it or he's doing it out of necessity, but he's somewhere in there too. He's somewhere in the mix, you know. Bob Arum and Al Heyman, they like, nah. They like these football heads don't want to see no women fighting because they on Fox and ESPN. So they like, nah, we ain't gonna take no risks. I know they got some little a female fighter on there, but you know, they not really investing in it per se. Shield said brothers don't support her. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear her say that. I remember she got mad and said fighters don't support her. Yeah, I mean, oh man, Carissa. Well, she's going to be extraordinary October 27th. She's going to promote the hell out of that fight. And hopefully she beat the girl up. You know, I think she's engaging because she's kind of high risk because she doesn't have the experience. So she's going into the octagon with that vulnerability. And I think that's what's going to make her. She has a novice to her game. And I think that's what makes her fights interesting, is that she's not great at it, but her will is at 100. Her competitiveness is at 100. Her desire is at 100, but her skill set is not at 100. And that's what makes it so compelling as it pertains to Carissa Shields. You know, and we'll see how much better she's gotten from June. Was that June? June to October. So we'll see. I know we watched it in here though. We was that was fun. To be honest, female boxing don't interest women. Shit, women don't support the sport. I don't know why they get mad. I don't know why women get mad when men don't support female sports. Women don't support female sports. It's more women here than it is men. Go to the fights. Take your daughters. Take your sons. Stop blaming us men. Y'all count as one person too. That's what I say. Like people, how many women went? So that's where we're at with this, you know. So it's probably because okay. Anybody want to beam in? But this shit is hilarious, man. Jay, I gotta watch that post-fight interview. I'm dying to watch it. Yeah. And the only reason why, and much of the reason why men watch WNBA is because we want to see something competitive. But now that the big three is here, now the WNBA fans are going to start watching the big three, you know, because more recognizable names, branding, you get a concert and you get the basketball game. So it's definitely entertainment friendly, you know, so that's where we're at with it. I think this fight was a whole bunch of BS. I think it was a sham. I think the top female sports is what? Track and field and tennis. For me to watch, tennis and track and field. Basketball don't really do it for me. Boxing, nah. I don't. Because there's no threat of a knockout. You know, I like women's boxing, but I've never gone into a women's fight like, oh, she about to get knocked out. You know, so I think tennis and track and field for me. Those are like my top female sports. They started the Paul Fury beef stuff in the locker room tonight. Oh, it's all theater, man. It's all theater. But they ain't gonna fight him. They ain't gonna fight. They know Jake ain't ready. Jake ain't ready. Jake ain't ready. What's up? How you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Ain't nobody calling in. I try to get out the way. I'm gonna tell you why the women don't be that marketable. I say it should be 3 minutes round. And Drew told me that it's for health reasons or whatever, because women get concussed more, and that's what the doctors say. But my question was, is it that they get concussed more, or is it because women go to the doctor more? Because I mean, we could stop. I told we at the doctor first thing in the morning. We go to the doctor for everything. So is it that men just don't go to the doctor as much and admit that they had concussions? You know, is it that, Fred? You think?
Well, go to the Mauricio Suleiman interview, and someone asked him about that, and he gave a pretty elaborate answer on why female boxers have 2-minute rounds.
Yeah, I know. Well, I didn't, listen to it, but I've read some of the stuff he said, and he basically is like, look, they deem that women have to do 2-minute rounds for their own safety. It's a safety thing, and then he don't make the rules, and if they change it, then I guess he got to give it the program. But if the way it stands, he gonna rock with what the rules are. But the problem I have with women boxing is, if it's going to be 2 minutes, what do those women do? All they do is headshots. They don't strategize. 2 minutes going to go by real quick. But if you got 3 minutes and you got to make it through all them rounds, with 3-minute rounds, you're gonna shoot to the belly, you're gonna shoot to the head, you're gonna strategize, you're gonna set traps, you're gonna slip and all that. You gonna always be shooting for the head. So it's like, to me, regardless of the risk, because every fighter who get in the ring is taking a risk. Every fighter can come out that ring concussed, knocked out, or at worst case scenario, dead or something, Everybody's taking the risk. So I just think it should be 3-minute rounds, but maybe lower the rounds. Maybe women can't do 12 rounds. They can only do 10, Just go down 2 rounds from what the men do if you want to level it out or whatever. Because I guarantee you add 3 minutes, they're not going to be shooting for the head as much. They're going to have to come up with something better than that. So that's why it's a problem for me to, look at it. But when I was watching Serrano, towards the end, she seemed like she a straight up boxer. She won't just head shooting, but she was catching the girl. She was hitting on the side and everything. So that's why, Fred.
No, you make good points.
I'm with you on the tennis.
Yeah.
I love tennis. Love watching tennis matches, and because you can see the grit, you can see how hard they have to dig to get the win and everything. The rest of the fight, if they ain't dunking and doing some fly shit in the NBA, I mean WNBA, it get kind of boring to me. But just add the minute. The women, they know. It ain't a man hitting them, it's another woman hitting them. So they'll be able to take it. That's all I want to say, Fred. Y'all call in.
Yeah, hurry up and call in before we get out of here. Call in. Call me now.
Hi, Fred.
Appreciate it. Thanks for calling back. Thank you, Miss T.
All right.
Yeah, peace. Yeah, man. I mean, this fight was so fixed. We're talking about female boxing. You know what I mean? We got a whole segment on female sports. Jake Paul and Logan Paul was so bad. And I'm not being disrespectful to women's boxing, but that fight was so bad. We then slipped into women's boxing, But when's the next fight? Come on, can we get what's that? Figueroa and can we get them? Hurry up! Can September 18th get here? Nah, take your time. September 18th. Don't rush my life. But we gotta get something, man. This shit that went down. The boxing done went down so bad. 760.
Well, girl.
Huh?
Hello.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Who's this?
This is Thomas.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, man. I just saw you comment in the chat. What's up?
Nothing, man. I just had no idea I would get in here, but here I am.
Thank you. No, it's slow night on the phones. I'm shocked. It's typically not. But what's up? Okay. You got nervous and hit the wrong button, Thomas. It's cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. Boxing is bad. It's gonna pick back up because we have Stevie Fulton, Anthony Joshua. I don't know who's fighting the first week of October. And then we got Deontay Wilder. So it gets back. So we get back on course. And so we got late September, early October. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. And that's where we're at with it, man. So October 9th can't come soon enough. Something got to save boxing. But you know what possibly can save boxing? Canelo, Caleb Plant. If that fight is a monster, I think people were kind of, well, I would say after when Anthony Joshua is gonna catapult Fury and it's gonna catapult Fury and Wilder out of this world. What's up, 815? New caller. What's up?
Hey, I just clicked on the YouTube. I want to see what this dude's about.
Okay. Appreciate you, man. Do you have a son named Bryce?
No, my name's Eric.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a son named Bryce. First time caller, man. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
And make sure you click the subscribe button. Why not?
Oh, I got you. I'm already on it.
Thank you, dog. What's up?
To be honest, I'm trying to figure out the Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley fight.
It was it was fun. It was like WWE.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it was bad. So you didn't see it?
No, I was downloading Madden 22.
Oh yeah, that takes a minute. I had to do the same thing. But Jake Paul got off to an early start. I would say he won the first 3 of the 4 rounds. And then the last 5 through 8, I don't know what happened. I don't know, y'all.
Word. Y'all. My homeboy was watching it and he hit me up, and I had my boy with me. Actually my son, and I couldn't watch it. You know, I'm a baby boy and everything. But nah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a bad fight. It was terrible. It was terrible. Terrible.
Man.
Yeah, it was bad. So you didn't miss nothing. You saved. How much was it?
What, my game?
No. How much was the pay-per-view?
Oh shit, I don't know. I didn't even get to watch it.
Yeah,
it's probably $60.
Yeah, so you save $60, man. You put that in your gas tank, you know, save a little extra for, you know, you sound like you pay for a little bit of extracurricular activity. So you know, you can put that towards whatever you want. You know what I mean?
I got one question for you, bro. I don't know what you got going on in here, but I'm trying to make a name for myself as well. Since I got you on this, I'm not promoting myself. I got one question.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Go ahead.
How is it you got to be as famous as you is right now?
I'm not famous.
You on my YouTube channel, and I don't even know who you are.
Oh,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
you got publicity, and I support that. How do I get to be where you're at right now?
Call in every night.
My man.
That's how you do it.
I go live on everything that I do, and I try to get as many subscribers. I give major props to you, brother. I really do. Mad love.
Oh, that's love. Consistency pays off. And if you call in every night, people are going to gravitate towards you. Trust me. Consistency pays off. You know, you got to take a rest a little bit. But I appreciate you calling. Where you calling
from?
Man,
I hit Illinois.
Oh, Illinois. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I hit that plus button, man. I got you on this, man. You enjoy the rest of your night. You keep doing you, man. I support that. I'm gonna be you one day.
All right, you going one day,
my man. All right, man. You take it easy.
Peace.
Later.
All right, peace. Selma. Shout out to John Legend. John Legend, man. Yeah, man. That Jake Paul shit was trash. I'm telling you, man. If you give me Jake Paul round 6, 7, and 8, I'll take it. You can give me what's up, 702.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up? Who this?
This is Bobby. I'm calling from Phoenix.
Welcome to the show.
You called in like
how you doing, brother?
You called like you trying to punk me or something. Like, what did I do? What did I do to deserve this call?
Yeah, you deserve it by watching that fight last night or tonight, because that was some bullshit.
Oh man, wasn't it bad? Wasn't that a terrible ass fight? It
was bad, man. I don't know what boxing is going on, but man, they got Jake Paul running. He's acting like he's running things. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get boxing no more.
Yeah, ain't no way in hell I would have did an interview. I wouldn't have went to the fight. I think nobody should have gone to the fight.
But shit, I don't think so either. I wouldn't have paid to went to that fight.
But you also got to take into account too, like people get out to do what they want to do, just to get a free from their life, you know. So
yeah, but on the Sunday, and another thing, why was it on Sunday night? How come
it's the last Sunday they can do
so
it?
Big, how come you don't do it on Saturday?
It's the last Sunday they can do it till next summer.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because football is coming back, so you can't. Nothing competes with football in America. Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. It was weird because usually, you know what I'm saying, Sunday night people getting ready to go to bed. They got early Monday morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Yeah,
So,
and you can't compete with Sunday Night Football is probably the best show on TV.
oh yeah, for sure. Sunday and Monday Night Football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sunday and Monday Night Football. I haven't watched it in a few years, but I remember the feeling. But I'm getting back into it this year. Definitely getting back into it. But
oh yeah, I can't wait for football season. Dude.
Chris Collinsworth does a good
coming
job.
back.
Yeah, he does a good job on Sunday Night Football.
Hey, so we got some boxing coming up though. We got
when next year?
Fury and
Who we got?
Wilder.
Who we got?
You know what I'm saying? We got Fury and Wilder coming up.
Fury Wilder, yes.
You know what I'm saying? We got Canelo coming up.
Mm-hmm.
We got did we hear anything about Terrence Crawford? When's he coming?
Thursday at you in Phoenix? Thursday at 10 a.m. your time.
Yeah, I'm in Phoenix.
Y'all don't have daylight savings time. So are you the same time as Vegas right now?
Yeah, we're the same time as Vegas and California right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't change. Phoenix don't change.
I know Phoenix don't. So 9 a.m. Thursday, you will know. Go to the WBO.com.
We're supposed to be getting what? Tank Davis and Keith Thurman coming up too, no?
Oh, you fell for that? If you give me $10,000, I promise I'll bring you back $1 million.
So who's Tank going up against next?
Probably Eduardo Hernandez, Vasquez, Herrera, Munoz, Gonzalez.
Hey, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Virgil Ortiz, is he the real deal? Because I'm hearing a lot of good things about the kid.
He's good. Virgil Ortiz is good.
Yeah,
I
know he's coming out of that Robert Garcia camp.
Yeah, Robert Garcia's style, I don't think can fight an elite. I'm going to use the word slick. He can't.
I don't think so. I like Mikey Garcia though. Mikey Garcia is a good fighter.
Yeah, he's a good fighter, but I don't think he can beat an elite slick fighter for 12 rounds. You know what I mean? He hasn't fought an elite fighter. And he lost to him.
When he did, he lost to Errol Spence.
Yeah, he got mopped up by Errol Spence. Yeah, he got mollywopped.
Yeah.
But I think it's I think Robert Garcia's style has a ceiling on it.
Yeah, it does.
High guard, you can't fight with a high guard. Like you can't win big fights with a high guard and you're not slippery. Like I don't think so. I think you got to be able to box with a high guard, you know, like
right. Well, Virgil Ortiz is coming out of that camp, ain't he?
Yeah. Virgil Ortiz is a bad boy.
Yeah.
Virgil Ortiz has a skill set to him, but I think he needs to keep on developing. He may have outgrown Robert Garcia. Maybe.
Well, it's his dad that trains him, right?
No, Robert Garcia does.
I thought his dad trained.
His dad does train him, but I think Robert Garcia is the head trainer. I don't follow his career, so if someone can tell me in the chat, or you can, because I live in California, but you're probably closer to the Garcias than me. But anyways, because they live in Riverside. But
okay.
I personally don't follow his career on a day-to-day basis. I really don't click on the Garcia's interview.
Well, you know, I'm coming from Phoenix, and you know, Michael Carbajal is a big deal out here.
Yeah, he's a bad man. He's the first $1 million fighter down there.
Yeah, yeah.
Bad man.
Yeah, Michael Carbajal. Remember him back in the 90s?
I saw him watch for free. Well, I seen so many of his fights for free on NBC. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's a big deal out here in Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. He's a bad man.
He owns a gym out here.
Mm-hmm. He owns a gym out there?
Yeah, Michael Carbajal, the 9th Street Gym. Yep.
Good. I'm gonna call that gym. I would love to interview Michael Carbajal. That'll take me down memory lane. I'm gonna call that gym. Let me write this down.
Yeah, it's called 9th Street Gym. It's right out here in Phoenix.
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah. He does interviews all the time. He's always on the news out here.
Yeah, he deserves it. Shit.
Oh yeah.
He was a bad motherfucker. Michael Carbajal was a bad man. Yeah,
oh yeah.
He was bad. Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, tonight, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't put too much into it. Mm-hmm. I watch it for entertainment, but that's about it. I don't put too much into it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Mm-hmm. It's bad, but you know, Hey, you know what Jesse Jackson said?
What?
Keep hope alive.
Keep hoping. Well, we do got some good up-and-comers coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like Tank Davis, he's probably one of my favorites coming up.
He a bad boy.
Yeah, Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying?
Devin Haney, bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. But that's all lightweight, no? 130, 135?
Yeah, lightweight. They got to fight each other though.
Yeah, they do. What do you think of Josh Taylor?
I like him. I actually like Josh Taylor. I think he's fundamentally sound. I think he has moxie. I think he has a lot of moxie. I think he has supreme confidence in himself. I like Josh Taylor. I think he should move to America. I think he should move to America and just give it a good 2-year run and see where he's at. I think he should move to Vegas. You know, where
he goes up in
Florida or Vegas. He should move to Florida or Vegas.
You think he goes to 147?
Oh, he has to.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want the money, got to. You gonna stay at 140?
I mean, you got some good fights at 140 though too.
Who?
Well, you got one of the, like I said, you got Tank right there. You got maybe you know what I'm saying, Mikey right there. You got
Mikey and him be a good fight.
Yeah, I like to see him and Mikey. Mikey would be a good fight. It'll be a good stepstone for him if he's gonna make that elite jump.
Right. And we'll see how good he is. I think that's a good fight for both of them. Mikey's kind of giving up on boxing a little bit just based off of people saying he's fat, you know. So I don't know.
But Mikey only has one loss, don't he? He only lost to L. Spence.
Yeah, but he took the money though. So he wasn't really interested in. Man, he got that money and then said, you know what? Even though I said Floyd need to grow up, I'm gonna buy cars just like him.
I hear that.
You know.
So. Yeah. All right, brother. Well, I just wanted to call and
I'm glad you
give
called.
a shout out. Hey, man, I want to give a shout out to all the people in New Orleans and Louisiana fighting that hurricane right now.
Yes. Is it on mainland yet?
It hit mainland this morning. I got a couple people out there. Well, they're not out there right now. They headed for cover. They headed for a higher ground. But I just want to give a shout out to all the people out there. Stay safe and God bless, and hope they make it through it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, because they're getting hit right now.
Jesus,
so,
man,
gotta say, give them your prayers, and hopefully they're all right.
Absolutely. Imagine knowing that every 10 to 20 years you're gonna have to restart your life if you live in that area.
You better have some good rental or home insurance. You know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't cover it though. I'm willing to bet they don't cover it. You know, or you got to pay a high premium.
I would. So right. I mean, you would have to have home insurance.
Yeah. Sheesh. Man.
Because like you said, every 10, 15 years, there's always a big hurricane hitting. So, anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out.
Thanks for calling in. Thanks for calling in. And thanks for the info.
Take care, brother.
Thank you for the info.
And I'll hit you back up whenever you. How often do you come on? Because this is my first time calling.
Sunday to Thursday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
So 9 p.m. All right. That's I'll hit you back up, brother. We'll talk some more boxing.
Oh yeah, for sure. And thank you for the contact to Mike Carbajal. I would love to interview him. I would love to tell him.
Like I said, nice gym.
Yeah, I want to tell him thank you. Like he kept me entertained on Saturdays when I was a child.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah. So all right, brother. Well, have a good night.
Yeah, appreciate you.
All right, bro. Bye.
Yeah. Hey, you know what you do?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, you the person that they laugh at all the time when the girls get together on Sunday while we watching football.
What you mean?
They say, you know what he did last night?
What? Why? Because I blew their minds?
Nah, you put the condom on backwards. You that dude that consistently puts the condom on backwards.
Give me a break, bro. I've had sex 3 times. 1 of 3 times I put it on just right.
You hit the wrong button, man. You hit the wrong button, man, when you called it last, man. What's up, man?
I wanted to talk about Jake Paul and his influence on young culture.
Okay. Where you calling from, by the way? Where you calling from so we get perspective? And tell us your name.
Palm Springs.
And, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. No, so I'm 33, 34 next month. And I just recently got into watching like UFC and boxing and all that. Okay. Coming up, like I was a Logan Paul fan, like way back in the day before Jake's brother did all the real dirty stuff he did. And everybody, I mean, these boys are just dirty. So what I'm saying is I feel real bad when I go and I watch like pre-fight load ups or whatever it is. If I go and I watch Jake's channel, what I'm really worried about is what it does to culture. Because, I mean, if you're looking at the world and you're trying to count and trust on the youth to bring us up, it's guys like Jake Paul that bring us down. And that's my main concern. I know this fight was fun and I know it was cool to watch some punches be thrown, but honestly, I'm just concerned about the culture.
What culture, by the way?
Just youth. Like I'm 33. I'm a white guy. I've got a job in a utility district and I'm doing my best. Just went through a divorce and I just see youth being guided by young, ignorant, self-righteous men. And I just really don't like to see it.
I'm in agreement with you as it pertains to the ignorance. I couldn't agree with you more. And what's the solution to that?
I'm not really sure. From my perspective, as things are going in the world, I've been more and more burdened with just watching the fall of respect in general. I mean, whether it's what's going on.
Were you raised in the church?
Yeah, I was for sure.
You're like, you're evangelical Christian?
Yep.
Republican, all that. Yeah. I agree with you as it pertains to structure, as it pertains to morality. I actually just did a video on that. And I think it's important that we get back to core values, and the level of respect. Men should be men. Men should walk like a man, talk like a man, act like a man, and we should raise our boys with the expectations of them being masculine men.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, again, watching Jake Paul go live and be as lit as he was a ton of fun. But, my grandfather literally took a shot to the butt in Saipan. And so it's just funny to see all these young boys out here getting so, they get shot in the knee and they act like they get shot in the butt and they act like they took a Purple Heart. I don't know. I just get real tired of watching fake clout become the new standard for real grit.
I get that. It's funny. I had a conversation with my son today. He, what was it? We had a rough morning. Because he stayed up late last night because daddy went to a jazz festival and, I got home late and I wanted him to stay up. So he had a rough morning. And so he emotionally responded to everything this morning. And I told him, I says, I don't care how emotional you get. You still got to finish what you're supposed to do. Because we have a saying in the house, you do what we need to do so we can do what we want to do. And we were just trudging along this morning, trudging along. And I told him, you still got to clean up what you messed up. And he did it. And right before we took a bath, and that's why I missed most of the fight, because I was having like a 20-minute conversation like I'm talking to you. And I told him, I said, you did a great job today. Oh, you did a great job today. And what I told him, I says, you started off here, like, and I use like measurements. I don't know if you can see me. And then you end up coming here. And I said, you're amazing. And he jumped and gave me a high five when I put my hand up here. And I was so proud of him because he didn't fold. And you talk about like that grit. And with these kids, it starts off with picking up the paper, picking up the scissors, cleaning up your toys. It starts with that, because that's their life, and so that's funny that you say that, because we had a rough morning this morning, and he pulled through, and I'm glad he did, and hopefully he grows from it. And I agree with you about just having core values, and core values and morality doesn't have an ethnicity background.
No,
you understand, like just the level of respect and how a man should act. I think that, and I think, I know with men like you, men in the chat, I believe that we're well on our way, because 8 out of 10 men don't act like Jake Paul. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because they gotta sell foolishness, so they gotta sell it to the dummies, And so that's what it is.
It's just tough to see the whole nation dumb themselves down to a level where we get real excited about a clout chaser coming after a real champion, and I get it, but times are tough, man. I'm just
I wouldn't say the whole nation, but I get what you're saying.
How
many kids you have?
None. I've been through one divorce. I'm 34. Came through without a kid and no kids. And I'm doing that typical. I live in California with my parents, bro. After a divorce, it's real.
Yeah, life changed instantly, huh? Yeah, I get it. You'll be back on your feet, though. You'll be back on your feet. Just don't give in. Don't give in. You know what I mean? Stay a man. Have values. You know what I mean? Like I had a stylist. I don't go to him much anymore because I've totally changed how I dress over the last 4 or 5 years. I done cut all the fat off. And he used to tell me, I used to always say, man, can you do this? Can you do that? He says, listen, the gentleman never goes out of style. A clean cut man never goes out of style. It doesn't matter if you're wearing it was oversized jerseys in the early 2000s. Now it's the tightest jersey you can buy. But the distinguished gentleman will always be in style.
Yeah.
No matter what happens. And the woman always, don't you know, if Drake, Rihanna, whoever else was walking in Walmart, the woman will always acknowledge the man who opens up the door for the woman.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's always that. And I think we got to get back to that. I really do. I think we got to get back and start demonstrating it, and acting it out. It's important. And I don't care what ethnicity you are, or religious group, or political party you belong to. I think masculinity and manhood will never go out of style.
I hope so.
It doesn't. I know it doesn't. Because the older I get, the more I realize how important masculinity is. I see. I'm 40. I'm 10 years older than you, so I see it. I see it. Like I pull over. Like, for example, last week I was on I was coming home from the gym. Just give it a small example. The reason why I'm talking about this, because they know it in the chat, and I was gonna help a woman on the freeway, and I hit the record button on my phone. I wasn't gonna post it, but because I didn't end up helping her, I just posted it and I made it a conversation starter. So I hit the record button because just in case something bad happened or she accused me of something. So I just hit the record button just in case I had to pull over. But I didn't have to help her. A policeman came and helped her. But the point I want to make is, so many women said, DM me, was like, oh, that was so nice of you. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I know masculinity never goes out of style. Never goes out of style. I know it doesn't.
Yeah, you're right. Even if it doesn't get pitched from the media like it's what it is, it pays back. It pays dividends.
And then we also got to call the bullshit the bullshit.
No doubt.
You get what I'm saying? Like, ultimately what Jake Paul doing is bullshit, right? But he's 22, 23, 24. So we get the evolution of the man, right?
Yeah.
But it's still bullshit, you know. And it is what it is. And
yeah,
I think Tyron Woodley compromised himself a little bit by even accepting this fight.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I thought he did. Yeah, I do. I thought he did a good job showing himself as a man when it came down to it face to face over all those different stupid interactions. But gosh, the debasing, it's hard to watch a guy like Jake Paul. I cannot wait until the right guy gets called out and knocks the boy out. Cause
he's gonna get knocked out. You ain't got to worry about that. He get knocked out for sure. yeah, for sure. He get knocked out.
Oh man,
it's gonna happen.
Hey, thanks so much. Thank
Appreciate
you so much for taking my call, brother.
All the time, dog. Yep.
All right, man.
Peace.
I'll talk to you later, dude.
Yep. Peace. Yeah, you asked what's the solution. I think we gave a solution. Be a man. You must having a bad day. You're not even interested. You're not even interested in the conversation. We gave out the whole conversation was about a solution. Masculinity should never go out of style. That's the solution, Chris. You having a bad day, huh? Oh, the first is coming up, Chris, huh? I know. The first is coming up, Chris. You concerned a little bit. What's up?
What's good, man? Hey, look, I'm going to attempt not to pause during this call. So I want to say this, man. As a father of 4 young adults, I want to say this. The one thing you have to do, man, is you have to listen to your kids. And I'm not saying try to be their friend, because you have to draw a line between being a friend and being a parent. A lot of us make that mistake of trying to be our kid's friend, because when you try to be your kid's friend, then your kids get a little happy with the relationship, and they cross the line a little bit. So, but the best thing you can do is listen. Now, I remember growing up in the late '70s, through the '80s, early '90s, and whatnot. And the biggest thing that I remember with my elders is that it was their way or the highway. They didn't listen. They didn't listen to nothing you had to say, or nothing you was feeling, or no nothing. It was just their rules. And I learned from that with my kids, and I listened to what my kids was feeling or what they had to say or whatever. And I'm like God to my kids for that. So that's my biggest advice for these younger generation of parents, is to listen to your kids. Listen to them. If they got something to say, listen. If they have some feelings, listen. But don't listen to no bullshit now. Don't listen to no bullshit. Don't raise no soft ass kids. Don't listen to no bullshit. But take their feelings into account, and just keep that balance. You got to keep that balance. But you have to listen to them, and don't raise them the way that we was raised, where it was the elders' way or the highway. There has to be a balance. If you was raised the way I was raised, there was no balance, none at all. You had to go outside and get your own switch, and if you didn't come back with a switch to your mama's liking, she went outside and got the whole branch. So hey, look, I put the link in the chat. I like everybody to look at the teaser, right? And put in the chat or in the comment section of the actual video what you think of it. Now I know everybody in the barbershop, man, y'all ain't got no filter. So if you like it, got some critique or whatever, put it in the chat, put it in the comment section of the video. This is just a teaser. I want to make sure that the actual video is the best that we can possibly make it. And there's no better forum than a barbershop for critique. So I see how y'all went after Fred for non-wives.
Oh yeah.
So
Thank you. Cause we in 6 film festivals already in less than 3 weeks, dog. I'll talk about that later.
yeah, and that was a film. This ain't nothing but an advertisement. So I want y'all to critique this. I want y'all to critique the hell out of it. Because this ain't nothing but an advertisement for a Frederick Douglass mural and a Frederick Douglass Foundation, Frederick Douglass Family Foundation organization. So I want y'all to look at this, and this is only like a few seconds snippet of what is going to be a 6-minute video, and we're going to be filming through up until Saturday. So hit the link, look at it. It's just a teaser. Put your comments in the chat. Put your comments in. Matter of fact, don't put your comments in the chat. Put your comments in the comment section of the video. And the footage you're going to see is the oldest African American community still in existence in the United States. And some of the people you're going to see, the people you're going to see in the video are family members. And the actual building and the actual building of the wall that the mural is going to go on, and the actual community. And yeah, so and like I said, it's only a small snippet. So put your critique in the chat. Thanks for it.
All the time, dog. Click the link. Go ahead. You're gonna post the link right now as soon as he gets out of here, and go comment and like the video. Okay. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Hey, by the way, the owner of Grant has the worst toupee. Don't he has the worst toupee? Have y'all that dude from Grant? That motherfucker toupee is just. At least Eddie Hearns looks kind of real. You know, he can get away with it. But that motherfucker from Grant, I just saw it on Andre Berto's what you call? Oh yeah, y'all ain't seen 9 Wild. Y'all ain't seen the trailer yet. Y'all ain't seen the trailer. Y'all want to see the trailer? Oh, they advertising Jake Paul again. There they go. Mama, they out there advertising Jake Paul again. Y'all ain't seen it. You gotta watch the trailer.
Paul is silenced all his opponents. Now he takes on combat sports legend Tyron.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Good evening, messenger.
Allahu Akbar, Allah.
You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Right. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. Go check out 9 Wives. Click the link that's pinned in the comment section and go watch 9 Wives. You know, in the meantime, in between time, why don't y'all go do yourselves a favor and go do that, man. It's we got in 2 film festivals over the weekend. One is an Oscar. For those of you who don't, I'm gonna put this in perspective. You can have your opinion about the film all you want, but cinematically, it's a great film. You know what I mean? And you may not like the subject matter, you may love the subject matter, but the cinematography in this film is just spectacular. And how I know it's spectacular is we got in our first Oscar qualifying film festival this weekend, and those are the hardest film festivals to get into, like the hardest. Like it's like a needle in a haystack, for real. And we got in and we got into it. So it's extraordinary. They don't validate me, but I'm just but it pushes the film forward. So those Oscar qualifying film festivals are like slim to none, and we got in one this weekend. So that's 5 or 6 film festivals we're in already. You know, we in the Nigerian International Film Festival. I just got that today. So we out here doing a damn thing, man. I want to say thank you guys in advance for supporting the project. If you haven't watched 9 Wives yet, click the link that's pinned in the comment section and buy it. You know what I mean? I'll put it. That's what I'll do. If you haven't watched 9 Wives yet, click the link here we go. I forgot I can put the link in the chat too. So here's the link to all the new people that's watching it because they Jake Paul or MMA fans or Tyron Woodley fans or UFC fans, as DB likes to correct me. Shout out to DB, man. Hopefully he'll be back sometime this week, and for sure. But so click that link that you guys see and go order the film. $5.19. It's doing extraordinary, and watch TB's trailer. You're absolutely right. I watched it about a couple hours ago before the show came on, and yeah, it's a teaser. It's definitely a teaser, and I'm excited because his project comes out next week, right, TB? So let's talk about that all week. So we got to be on the lookout for that. The unveiling is this weekend, Labor Day weekend, correct? Or did you move the date? Let me know. Or you can let us know tomorrow. And that's where we're at, man. And yeah, man. So this fight was a whole bunch of hogwash, man. And it gave us something to do, something to talk about this Sunday, make us come to the realization that boxing is about the money. Hey, here's the catch. I'm going to tell y'all how bullshit boxing is. The same compliments, the same dialogue that Steven Espinoza and the Showtime as an organization, they're going to give the same compliments to Stevie Fulton. And Brandon Figueroa. Watch that fight in Vegas too. That fight in Vegas, and not 2,000 people gonna go to that fight, and that's bad because I think that may be the second best fight in that division. I think the first best fight is Reese Salim versus. Damn, y'all know who I'm talking about, the kid from Figueroa. If you from LA, that shit is funny as hell. Freudian slip. Stevie Fulton versus Reese Salim, I think is the best fight at 122. But what do I know? Maybe Brandon Figueroa and Stevie Fulton is gonna be a hell of a fight. We'll see. I'm excited for that fight. I think that's a extraordinary fight, and that's an extraordinary card because we have Daniel Roman versus Reese Salim on the undercard. Whew. I'm gonna be like this watching that fight. I'm gonna be glued to the TV watching that fight. I think that's a hell of a card. I think Al Heyman, PBC, and Steven Espinoza did it right. And I'm excited for September 18th to sit down and at the end, hopefully the Pac-12 don't have a good game on. I hope they all blowouts by then, because I always get I don't have Showtime anymore, so it really wouldn't impact me because I'll have it on my computer and I'll have the football on my TV, so it wouldn't impact me. No, it wouldn't impact me not one bit. So So it'll just be regular for me. But yeah, man, I appreciate you. DB should be here sometime this week. I called him Friday, I think. I spoke to him Friday for a hot sec, and he's doing all right. And what else? Click the link. We're going over to Kyle's in a second. Kyle is probably putting the kids to bed right now. He's coming on in any second if he's not on already. I appreciate the support on the film. And for all the new people, come back tomorrow. We're here 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every night. Click the link, click the like button, click the notification button, meet a friend in the chat. Tell Miss Sin we said hello, Miss T's mom. Any other important news? Donda came out today. That's a long ass album though. That's a long ass album. Sheesh. I didn't get through it, but it's gonna take me like 2 weeks to get through it. Oh man, so I'll be done. Took a nap. Hey, no way. Maybe I'll listen to that charging station this week or something like that, But it is what it is, man. I thank you guys for coming in tonight, and the fight is what it is, man. It was a bunch of hogwash, man. And 27 tracks of genius, Fred. Well, from what I heard, I haven't listened to the lyrics, but I'm gonna tell you one line that I fucking loved. Oh my God. He said, God brought the rain and Satan brought hell, or the devil brought hell. And I was like, oh, man. I was like, Kanye wrote that? I'm going to repeat it for all the slow people in the back. He says, God brought rain. Right? Rain, rainbow comes, There's joy at the end of the storm, all the metaphors, all that. And the devil brought hell, or either said Satan or the devil brought hell, hail, storms, hell, spiritual realm. Whoo! I thought that shit was, yeah. E1K said, what? Oak Park, thank you for coming in. King Ish, Dave Jack, President Y'all4, Dan Hill, President Y'all4, INO Boxing, Jeremy, Oak Park, Rob G, appreciate you, man. Blitz Bang, Jay Gibson. Open door. I appreciate all the new callers. Thank you. INO Boxing. Oh man, it was a real person. It was a paid actor. Oak Park, Rob G Films. Appreciate you, man. Hydro, what's up? San Diego Hydro. Thank you. Terrence Bailey, click Terrence Bailey link. Terrence Bailey link. And after you get finished clicking Terrence Bailey link, click my link. Why not? Click this link and go watch the award-winning film, 9 Wives. And it ain't gonna stop, man. It ain't gonna stop. People, Hernandez. Boxing's first. What's the name of the song? It's called My Song. I don't have a title for it yet. But I'll tell you one thing, what? That the devil is a lie. Hey. I'm telling you the truth. Hey, it's all what you do. Hey, some things you gotta do. Hey. With much expected, much is given. We did it, y'all. We started off. Thank you, man, for purchasing the film. Thank you so much. Just trying to get up, open up your words now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. For the children, it's a giving. Rob G, what's up, big homie? It's my personal statement. Run a game like I'm Mason. You turn to be the greatest, yeah. Bobbing and weaving and changing up like a season.
indigenous to the grind. So I do it for all my people, jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals.
So you gotta give back, give love. Thank you. You just bought the film. Thank you. I just sent it to you. Thank you. I stand on them. How do you get the song? Cash at me $1.50 with your email, and I'll send it over to you. To take it personal. Why, y'all? Because the devil is a... Hey, I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Hey, some things you got to do. Hey. Hey. Fred on the ones and twos. Love y'all, man. Mañana. Kyle, you up next, baby. If you want an encore, do you want more? Go to Kyle. We'll be back tomorrow, too. Love y'all, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, Rob G.